enjoying my morning cup of tea that I didn't get this morning, having a nice peppermint tea. So come on in, say hello. I am just going to, here we go. I can see my replay and I do not need to hear myself because, you know, hearing yourself twice is not a great look. And just let me do some quick checking that we're all live. So please, if you're coming in, tell me how your weekend was. What did I do this weekend? I'm trying to even think what I did. I don't know what I did this weekend. I don't think I did anything. I did not do anything special, which is not surprising because we are on week 11 of lockdown and still counting. So I'm still here, I'm still crafting, I'm still sane, which is good. So for those of you who don't know who I am, my name is Ellen Woodbridge. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Australia. And basically what that means, I'm a card maker and paper crafter. And I come on here, show you some things that I'm making to hopefully inspire you, be a bit of a creative coach, to inspire you. And majority, I'll say 98% of the products that I show you, I sell. So if you're interested in buying them, you can certainly purchase them off me. And if you've got similar things in your stash, you can use what you have. Oh, look, I have friends today joining me. This is awesome. Hey, Laurie. Hey, Ethel. Hey, Bev. Oh, not much happened for you either, Bev. I'm not really surprised. Hello, Miss Candy. Long time no see. Hey, you from Brazil. Welcome. Hello, Miss Deb. Just having my peppermint tea that I didn't get to this morning because I had an appointment at 9 a.m. Oh, I'm very happy that I do, Carol. That's good to hear. Yes, that's what Father's Day happened. How can I forget Father's Day? But yes, Father's Day was very, very quiet. David had a quiet day while we were out on my walk because my parents are local. I did deliver a small gift and a card and sort of spent 5 minutes talking to my parents and that was it. But yeah, just really, really quiet. And we got takeout on Sunday night. David's request, he wanted Thai from a local Thai place. So that's what we got. Oh, that's nice. That's nice to hear. Yes, hello, Miss Jane. Hello, Laurie. Hey, Andre. Hello, Maria. Who else? Hello, Miss Cindy, Margine, Bev. I'm happy you caught me live too, Candy. It feels like far too long since I saw you. So what I decided to play with today, it's kind of twofold. Hey, Glenda, is we've got the free sale-a-bration set texture and frames. And everyone I've spoken to, all my customers, so this is free and you can get it, it's purchased with, it's free with purchase of, in Australia, $90 or more. Hey, Corinne. Everyone's gone, what can I do with this? I have done a card using this. Did I? Have I? Yes, I've got my Christmas card. Hold on, bear with. I did my Christmas ornaments. Here we go. So this is a cased card from another demonstrator. The demonstrator's name is escaping me. So I have used textures and frames to do this cute bauble Christmas card. But I thought I'd come on here. So I've got stamp set. And then I went, what colours am I going to use? So I am one of the founding members and admin of the SU Colour Challenge, and I know Kylie Bertucci has jumped on and playing along with the SU Colour Challenge. I know a lot of us here have been there since the start. So we set a monthly challenge. It's a Facebook group. So SU apostrophe Colour Challenge with no U. It was set up by Bobby one of our amazing American friends, and you guys don't like use in your words. So yeah. Oh, good. Oh, that sounds great, Bev. So we have a monthly challenge, which is awesome. So you can enter the monthly challenge, or you can ask for a color challenge. So I went over and I asked for a color challenge, and I think I ended up with 4. So I picked 2. I will go back and do the other color challenges, but I picked 2. So this is the one from my dear friend Carolina. So we've got Poppy Parade, Calypso Coral, So Saffron, Coastal Cabana, and Soft Suede. She said, I want to see a card with that. I know she was being horrible, but I am going to make a really pretty card using these colours. And then I think Mr. Linda, hello Mr. Linda, and thank you for sharing. Let me go onto the group here, and I'm pretty sure it was either you or, I'm trying to think who it was. It was Mr. Linda. So Mr. Linda's colour challenge is Rich Razzleberry, Misty Moonlight, Daffodil Delight, Old Olive, and Pumpkin Pie. I know my colours don't look great. They are faded. They're not UV colour safe. So I was going to try both of these with you girls today. David has hydrated my chamois. Oh, thanks for subscribing on Haps Candy. That's great to get the support. So that is all damp, so we can swap between all the colours because we only have so many stamps. But I may add in, and I think I'll have to definitely for sentiments, a few other stamp sets. So that's where we're going today. They are my plans, and we're going non-Christmas because I've done my Christmas card with this set. Let me have a sip of my tea. I've also got my water here, but I do like having my cup of herbal tea because I don't have caffeine. I know that is subscribers over YouTube, Facebook, and Haps all grouped together, Bev. So, because I get, yeah, it's all grouped together. It's awesome. It's a great number. I'm very happy with that number. But you know, the more the merrier. We are the Woodette. Well, you girls are my Woodettes to my Wicker Woodies family. So, yes, actually, I'm on there right now. So, I can do that. No problems, Corinne. I am, you are, if I'm going to put it in here and you tell me if you see it. Hey, Miss Cheryl. Now, I know I missed a couple of people coming in, and then we will flip around. So, hello, Miss Glenda. Hello, Miss Corinne. Please tell me you got that link. Otherwise, I'll pop it onto Facebook. Okay. Okay, so tell me while I flick us around, Corinne, if you can see that link on Facebook. If not, I can. Actually, I'm just going to go there right now. Oh, I'm so glad I'm your favorite place to be. Oh, Sandy. Sandy's here as well somehow. I missed. Oh, your comment was delayed coming up on my screen. So I wonder if I can also pop over, sorry, to YouTube, and I don't want YouTube Studio. I don't need my back end of YouTube. I need, here we are live, and it's the most terrible thumbnail because I'm like this sideways. Got it. And right, The link is in YouTube, Facebook, and Haps because I love you all. So I really would like you to join us. There are some membership questions just to prove you're a real person, blah, blah, blah. So, yeah, that's there. So let's get you guys flicked, light off, door closed, and all of those things. So then we can get going without being interrupted. Right. Things are not working the way I anticipated this morning, so I shall be back. Just bear with briefly while I move things around. Don't want you there. Right. Oops. Sorry. Giving you the flips here. At least I'm not flipping you off. Okay. Just give me a sec. Main light off, door closed. And while I'm standing here, that's thick whisper light. Sometimes it's easier to grab things while you're standing up. Well, that's a very long piece. I think that should be all we need. Because, you know, we're just going to start at the start, aren't we? So let me get back so I can see everyone's comments. Oh no, you never want to miss the party. You never know what you might miss. Oh, my tea is lovely. Although I have run out of, and I forgot it didn't go on the list, so it didn't get purchased when I was at the shops. I need to purchase some of my lemon and ginger tea, which I just like. I normally have a lemon and ginger tea in the morning, and then I'm turning into an old lady. And then when I'm watching telly at night, I will have like a strawberry something else and loganberry tea. I got given a whole heap of teas and a tea infuser bottle from a girlfriend, so I thought I need to drink all of these. Hello, Miss Jane. Thank you for joining. I'm just cutting these card fronts because I need to sit down and cut a whole heap of them because I've run out. Normally I have a stack of card fronts ready and waiting, but not today. And I have a piece of glitter right there on my table. I know, Bev, lemon and ginger tea is lovely. Actually, lavender got me onto it. And then I found out my mum drinks it as well. So, yeah, just going to see how... Oh, no, that's filthy on the inside. I probably will need that. Now, what I thought as well... So I'm thinking one of these cards is going to be feminine and one of them is going to be masculine. And I thought, now I can't grab it. Is possibly, because I've got all the ideas coming out of my head, is using this stamp set. So I'm just kind of thinking and looking that will this go behind the flower to illuminate the flower? I don't know. There are so many great ideas for this stamp set out there. I'm just not sure in what direction I will go. Okay, so for this card, you never know, I may even make more or I'll come back. It is the Tasteful Touches is a great stamp set, a really good stamp set, and it goes with the Tasteful label dies, which are stunning dies as well. Great labels in those dies. Okay, so I've already used that, so this doesn't need any extra conditioning. Okay, so where are we going to go? This is kind of want to do a polka dot background, but I think I want to do a polka dot background not using the soft suede. Okay, which means the Poppy Parade will go last because it's the most pigmented colour. So we're going to see, let's just see what happens. I'm going to be quite random, but being random, remember, start in the middle, because if you don't start in the middle and you start on the outside, you forget, and I do it all the time, you forget that you need room in the middle. So if you start for a corner and work out, or start from the middle, but don't go in from three sides and then forget, you like need room in the middle. And the other tip when you're stamping a whole background like this is to stamp off the edges, because then it looks like I've done a huge Ruth One Sheet Wonder and cut it down, but I haven't. Now, I could do a huge Ruth One Sheet Wonder, but I leave that expertise firmly in Ruth's court because she does such a beautiful job. Hello, Margaret. Yes, it would make a good oh my God, they would make a great sunset too. Yes, and my lovely friend, oh my God, who chose the colours? I'm now having a complete mental blank. Carolina, she chose these colours. I should have done that more offset, but anyway. And I think I've left a really awkward space there now. I'm leaving two of those, okay? I always stamp off to get rid of majority of the ink, and then I'm just rubbing it on. I'm not closing any of these yet, just in case. So we really need this injection of the bright Coastal Cabana, one of my faves. It's just so bright and fun. Look at that, so pretty. We could also stamp off, but I'm not going to. Okay, and I'm just thinking a little bit down here. Okay, so I'm leaving space for my Poppy Parade, and I may come back in with the Coastal Cabana. Okay, I don't know that this is going to be a terribly feminine card, but I don't know. We shall see. You have trouble doing random. I just do it. Margaret, I do hope I said hello to you, but I'll say hello again. Yeah, you've just got to do it. Now, I would have liked this bit further down, but you've just got to kind of go with the flow. See, those colours are actually very, very similar, and they're going like right next to each other, but that's okay. So I kind of am going to have to do the Calypso Coral there, I think. Okay, because everything else will be next to each other. Okay, so that's my random background. So that didn't take us very long to do it all, and I have used 4 out of my 5 colours already. Yay. So now let's decide. I've got a couple of motifs I can use in here. I just want to see size-wise, and we can do this thinking these, hang on, easy way to do it. Let me close my chamois for the moment. So this is a good piece for that, and I could have stamped flowers first and then made them colourful, or I'm going to be me and just fly by the seat of my pants and kind of, I don't want to do all of them, I don't think. So this is where the soft suede's going to come in, okay? So this is really fun and playful and looks like we've made our own pattern paper at the moment. And as these have dried, the Calypso is definitely now more orange and the Poppy Parade is definitely more red. Okay, you're loving this. Okay. Let's see how we go now. Whoa, is this like really, really dry? Like bone dry? Okay, we are going to take a pause and re-ink because that is bone dry. So, re-inkers, let's show you how I re-ink an ink pad. Okay, make sure we have the right one because we've all been there and done that, or at least I have. So soft suede for soft suede. Okay. Oh, that can go over to the side. Now, Tasteful Touches. While I'm re-inking, Tasteful Touches is in our current annual catalogue. So I'm sure you would go very close to earning the textures and frames if you bought Tasteful Touches and the matching dies. Hello, Miss Amanda. Oh, okay, you go get your stuff and then craft along with me, because especially now you'll catch up because I am, whoops, I am re-inking. Yes, definitely soft suede. Sorry guys, I've got to use my whole hand. Now this is like really, really dry, so I'm being like really, really generous. And have a look, this is just like sucking in. I haven't done a thing, so I'm being like extra generous with my re-inker. So you can do heaps of great techniques like watercolouring and stuff like that with the re-inkers. I am a pretty basic technique kind of person. I don't know, you guys may tell me differently. Like I make intricate cards, kinda, but yeah. So I've just massaged that in, and I'm going to get a baby wipe to wipe my inky bone folder. Hello, Miss Shelley. Inkpad is slurping up that refill. That is why I always recommend when someone buys an ink pad to buy a refill. Always. Always, always my recommendation. And I do have customers who regret not listening to me, but that's okay. They live and learn. Okay, card front back. Right. So let's see. This should be plenty juicy now. Oh, look at that. So, is it over juicy? It's a little over juicy, but that's okay. Pray for me. So see how we've now got, that is like way too juicy. We've now got that halo. But I am thinking, do I do more than one? Thinking maybe doing these two. Possibly. Whoops. Got a notification from something. And maybe one just here. Should we keep going? Because I always like threes, and we have a full and two partials. And then if I add a sentiment across here, we've got a bright, fun birthday card. This is kind of what I'm thinking. Now let me take a sip of my tea and you guys can further talk. Oh, our Miss Congeniality is doing an amazing job and she prompts me if I've missed anyone. So I do appreciate you girls all saying hello to each other and having your chats. 3 is enough, Shelley. Okay. I got this from my upline as part of my care package that I shared as on stage. So sentiment-wise, we probably should stick with this. And the good things are better with you. That's quite a nice one. Or just saying hello. Let's see what fits well, because this is kind of where I go from here. It's just, and I'm probably going to use the soft suede again. And this is just like one layer card and we will mat it probably on soft suede. Probably. Kind of like that. Or, so this is like really, really simple. Oh, see, that works well. Ooh, say hello, all good things are better with you. Greetings, Miss Donna. How are you today? So you love the flower over the circle. Awesome. I'm so glad you love that. Now, while you girls are telling me what your picks are, I'm going to start closing the ink pads I am not going to use anymore. So just saying hello or the good things are better with you, because both work perfectly. And I think Carolina is going to be chuffed with this card. And then because Delinda's here, I can get instant gratification with her card. Either sentiment. Good things, the longer one. Okay, the longer one. You like just saying hello. The stamp set, Susan, is from Tasteful Touches, which is right here. Sorry, oh, no one told me. I knocked my camera. Come on, girls. What? So, Tasteful Touches, right here. I think I'm straight now. I did that dangerously with an open ink pad, actually. Living life on the wild side. Now, I do have ideas for the next card, but I've got more ideas to do with this stamp set. So I'm kind of thinking I'm going to have to come back. Hello, Miss Janet. Thank you for joining. Okay, the good things are better with you was the winner. Not that there are winners and losers. It's just the one everyone, well, the majority ruled. And that's, well, if the majority doesn't rule, I rule around here. So, just the way things are. Yes, are you have been affected by the fires, Shelley? Thank you for, Janet, sorry. You guys have got a lot going on over there at the moment. So we're going to stamp off that stamping beautifully, if not a little goopy, because I may have got overzealous and over inked this. Sorry, you may see my terribly grey head of hair, which I'm hiding very well with my greys. Ooh, that worked out really well. And this needs nothing else other than matting on a card base. What do you reckon? Do you think that's it for that one? I love it. Thank you, Miss Carolina, for the amazing challenge. You're done and dusted. 5 colours, 1 card, 2 stamp sets, and 1 layer. No die cutting, keeping it simple. And that's the thing, when you're unsure about a stamp set like textures and frames, keep it simple. Like, you don't need to reinvent the wheel or do anything like that. Just keep it simple. I think you have more pretty backgrounds. I know. I think, okay, we'll stick with this and go with the other one. I did have a stamp set that I thought would go really well with some of these as well. But yes, let's just move on. I will match that at the end, but let's keep going. So we have second card front. Do you know what I should do? Because I can see a disaster happening. Now, I know I should be using my Stampin' scrub with my cling red rubber stamps, but alas, we are not, because this is here in front of me. Although, especially with sentiments, you do get a quicker, easier clean with the scrub. Okay, that can go back over here. This can come over here. I'm thinking of not using the circle because we've used that. You're in San Francisco Bay. I loved San Francisco. Didn't spend enough time there, though. I'm thinking. I feel like I'm channeling my inner Ruth a little with the way my brain is, kind of working currently. Okay. Now, I've not used this before, so let's get rid of all of this manufacturing film. I was going to use another word, not fit for broadcasting. So how far are you and Janet? Because I mean, I know the names of these places. I just have geographically not sure how far away they are. Getting more smoke. Okay, that's like us. Like, we had a lot of smoke the other year. Ooh, even this block is filthy. Sorry, just trying to keep clean and tidy. How are we going from shivers? Just looked at the time. So these are our colours: Raz, Moonlight, Daffodil Delight, Old Olive, and Pumpkin Pie. So this one is just a tad more challenging to one's brain. So portrait, landscape, it doesn't matter. Let's go landscape. Okay. Starting with Daffodil Delight. Okay. Right in the middle. Now with this one, you can also flip it around to get different, to get more variation. So
here's what I found.
Apparently I'm getting the different definition to variation. Thank you, Siri. Not really, but thank you. A little more than now. Okay, so from like here to Sydney. That works. That ink pad looks like it's on its way out a little bit. Okay, flip that over. That's a bit better. Oh, that ink pad's really dry. can tell how much I use that ink pad. Regals. This is a lesson in re-inking. And let's not re-ink this one as much as the last one. I use Glenda. You're asking. I use Orange Power from Woolworths. So it's just like an orange oil. You can also use, okay, I'm just going to do about that many drops because that ink pad looks as though it needs replacing. It's kind of got a funny film on it at the moment. That you can use alcohol, but I find you can even use eucalyptus oil if you want. Yeah, this ink pad is not a happy ink pad because that's not soaking in at all. Whoa. Sorry, the ink's just running down the bone folder here. Kind of coercing it into the pad rather than it really soaking in like the other pad. Okay, there we go. That's looking better. Let me grab my baby wipe. Does that help you? You can use eucalyptus oil, but I just find the orange oil just cuts through it really, really quickly. And then I wipe off any residue with like an alcohol swab or rubbing alcohol. And then that makes them sparkle. I hear other people put them through their dishwasher. I have not done that, although my dishwasher man was here fixing my dishwasher. Hasn't worked in about 5 days. I tell you, I hate doing dishes. So I have missed having a working dishwasher. Okay, take 2. Look at that. There are no words, everyone. There are no words. No words. No words. No one's noticed and saw what I did. There are big deep breaths happening because that isn't safe. Oh yes, Bev. Oh yes. I will have to, Carol. But it's not what I wanted. You never know. I may go off screen. And oh, don't tell me this one too. Please. My old olive's dried too. Jeez Louise. This is going to be much longer video than it should be because all the ink pads I don't use very often. I know my Rich Razzleberry and Misty Moonlight are fine, but like seriously. Thank you, Delinda. I could actually stamping a flower over that might just work to camouflage it. And then we've got like a triangle. That would work. Thank you for that, Corinne. That's an awesome suggestion. Okay, I mean, someone wouldn't notice, but I notice. And that's where the problem lies. Now that was very thirsty. That kind of soaked in, but I didn't want to over ink it like the soft suede. I need another baby wipe because that other one was terribly inky. In other words, I was getting ink all over my hands. Yes. See, calm through a crisis, you girls are. You're my crisis buddies now because that's wet. I'm moving that over there. Right. Back to stamping. Look at that. Although this is doing what my other ink pad was doing, my real red. It doesn't want to ink. Didn't want to re-ink. Oh no, that's right. Okay. Maybe a little splotchy, but we will see. That's not too bad. So this can be a fun background as well. I don't think I will use any outlines, but we shall see. So I've kind of got 1, 2, 2, 4, 6 columns of colour. Now I do need to go back in with my Daffodil Delight. So we're going to be doing some switcherooing between some colours here. And I'm thinking somewhere about there. And then somewhere about here. Although I am thinking I may use some different directions as well. So I'm thinking I'll go in, right, go in and be like really random. Although what I did want to do, and I'm going to grab it out, Tasteful Touches, is use this like square one. So I'm going to grab a block. Okay, pop these out of the way. Kind of have some ideas. Okay, I think it will be very retro, and I definitely think it will be the masculine of the two. Because I kind of did say at the start, I was thinking kind of masculine and feminine. So just where there are like two together, I'm kind of wanting to like connect them. Okay, I'm not hating that. I'm not in love, but I'm not hating. Okay. Bringing in some of my favourite Traz. I'm loving dropping this block today, I've decided. Okay. Love this colour combo, Delinda. Once this rich raz comes in, I'm just there going, yes. And I don't mind these open spaces either, because you girls know there is no actual real plan happening here. But I love how rich these colours are. Now, do you have this? that may work. I need to visualize it on the card. I now have a purple swoosh. You know, I look at colour combos and I go, really? And I mean, I'm on the design team admin for the SU Colour Challenge, and it's really like, even when I love a colour combo, I always struggle with it, like always struggle. I don't know, I'm kind of thinking this is a bit big. Yeah, not feeling that one. Look, I could make it work, but will it really work? Yeah, probably not. This one kind of fits in there. Once again, that then takes away from that retro, like, blocky vibe. Or do I just leave them blank and add the sentiment? Because like, you are the best fits there. So I don't think I need this underneath piece anymore. Right. And I think I'd mat it on different spot, but I think in hindsight now I do need like a pumpkin pie just there and then putting the sentiment here, and I think that's good, which means I do, because I haven't got that third hit of the orange, and I'm an orange and yellow fan for pop colours. Definitely a pumpkin pie and mango melody and all of those kinds of colours fan. Okay, that's better. Yes, that is more balanced, and I'm liking these little ones. I may do a little more blue. Hello, Mr. Bobby. We are doing some SU Colour Challenge, where I asked for some colour challenges. And we were talking about you because you were the founder of the group. Now, I think I do just want to add a little bit there, and then just I just want to connect this cluster here with that. Yes. And then the sentiment, once again in the blue, in the misty moonlight, because it's too close to that. But I'm thinking of stamping it on misty moonlight. And they're all no. Hang on, I've got thought. I need to close ink pads. And I need to move this because we've already had one disaster that I will go back and fix before we are done together. Okay, one ink pad closed. At least we know I have re-inked, what, 3 or 4 ink pads while we've been together? 2. Yes, Delinda did a beautiful job with the colour combo. Little did she know that her colour combo was going to be featured in a video. Little did she know, because my monthly colour challenge example is going to come out in 2 days. Coming out on the 10th. Today's the 7th. So I may give you a sneak peek of my monthly colour challenge example before we go today. Okay, now I'm finished with this, so I'll clean him up. Right, that's that done. I've cleaned him up, I think. Yes, he's all clean. Scissors out of the way, piece of paper out of the way. We're using this. Let me grab this back in. Yes, oh, thank you, Maria. Yes, that hit of orange was needed. But, you know, sometimes I like with the Daffodil Delight, I didn't add all of them at the same time. Sometimes it's just a process. I'm thinking stamping it on a scrap of Whisper White and then matting it in the Misty Moonlight, and that'll just give it, it'll still be a very, very simple card, but it'll give it a bit of oomph. Bit of oomph. I don't say oomph like that, but anyway. And look at that. That is pretty much the perfect size. Well, it's actually a bit big, but it gives me space to work in. Yes, she is. She'll probably tell you no, she's not. But yes, she is, and she needs to believe it. Okay, so praying that we're going to stamp this straight, but I have a rather large piece to work with. They're so not straight. They straighter. That's too far. Perfect. It's okay. It's only scrap of paper. Finish with my ink, and my scissors are here. I really did think I was going to use Rich Razzleberry for my sentiment here, Delinda, but alas, I did not. This is reminding me of a card that I've made before with these colours. So if I put that there, sorry, I know you can't see what I'm doing, but just trying to line this all up, and I've gone too skinny, but you know, these things happen. That's not too bad. Look, we're not going for perfection here, we're going for done. Okay, Misty Moonlight, where are you living? With my in colours. And I have a scrap that may just work. Look at that. Love it, love it, love it when you have scraps that are just going to work. Yes, yes, yes. Right. So I'm thinking that we need to flip this over because it's got a cut side. We don't want that cut side seen. Is the square too big for an outline? What square? I think I've gone like 5 steps possibly ahead of where you were there, Corinne. Right. Done, done, done. That will be a great piece. I think I will dimensional that, and we don't even have to have it straight. dimensionals are here. I think I just need 2 dimensionals on here. And then I think I may mat it onto a piece of Misty Moonlight as well. I think that'll look really good on the stamp set. Yeah, actually. Oh, you are so smart there, Corinne. Let me check. Okay, change of plans. Corinne wins. You're just winning at life here, Corinne. I need to clean the stamp because that is such a good idea. And then I can just hand cut it out. Okay. There's that one done and cleaned. La 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 la. I'm Miss Dropsy today. Get off my finger. Let me pick you up. Great. Re-open my ink pad. Yeah, I didn't even think of it, Corinne. I really didn't even think of it. Oh, I didn't condition this. So let's hope this stamps as well as we think it will. Yeah, that stamped pretty well. I can live with that. I don't know why I took the sentiment off the block. Someone tell me why. Now that is a song, tell me why. About liking Mondays. Although today is a Tuesday. We're just going for it. Oh, how the hell did I just do that? But do you know what I'm now thinking? That I kind of want a rich raspberry frame, but we're not going to. We're just going to go for it. Now, before I trim that out, I am going to fix my other card that I dropped the stamp onto and stamp a flower right there. So then we can get on with finishing these cards. I know. Thank you, Miss Corinne. That is amazing. That worked just so well. You'd think they were made for each other. Hello, Miss Paula. I don't know that I saw you pop in. My flower back. And I need my soft suede ink. I love my brains trust. You guys are the best. Oh, I need my scrap of paper because we will definitely be stamping off the edge. There we go. It's like it never happened. And then we've got that nice triangle of flowers. So, you know, it's still there, but we have camouflaged the fact that it's there. Okay, where's the other card front? It's under. Oh, I can't forget my tea. Lucky it's in an insulated mug. It's warm now. It's not hot. Yep, all fixed. All fixed. Well, that was a save. I think again from Corinne. I think Corinne's on fire today with saving me from myself. Did you know someone's got to save me from myself, and it's Corinne's turn today? Okay, that is done. I think I actually have real ink on my hands, so before I touch anything else, some hand sanitizer. Okay, and then we will hand trim out the You Are the Best, but I have to swap scissors because I can't hand cut using little scissors. I can trim, but I can't do this. So it does not actually even, oh crap, that's butchered. I'm kind of going freeform around this edge because it is not straight, and I think cutting it straight would then look really, really like odd because you're trying to fit a not straight peg into. Okay. And up and around. And then I'm going to fix up this edge from my first cut. Done. Done, done, done. Oh, I'm so glad I've brightened your day because you've certainly helped mine. Okay. Yes, 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 yes. Up on dimensionals. Although, should we mat it still? Because that still fits within the mat. I think if we lift it, there'll be shadow. So I'm going to have a look at it with shadow before I commit to having matte or no matte. Yay, you've got this set. That's awesome. No matte, Jane says. Oh, Jane, you're quick in there today. And I'm sorry if you can hear David. David's in a meeting. He's apparently got a meeting day today. And he even managed, yes, just having that shadow under it makes a difference, and matting it on what I plan to do on the Misty Moonlight will also bring that all together, because the blue's looking a little disconnected because we've got 1, 2, but we don't have a third hit, where everywhere else we have 3 hits of colour. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3. So yeah, I do like that rule of threes in triangles, and I also really do like it with the amount of times you use a colour in a multicoloured image. It just tends to work really, really well. Okay, so card bases, how am I going for time? Of course, I've gone over an hour because this is me. Mind you, without the inking, re-inking of ink pads, we may have got below an hour, but you know, what's life or my card making videos without a bit of adventure? 10.5. Okay, keep one and one for future Ellen to use. So I'm very confident with using the blue. For my other card, I have no open ink pads at the moment. So for the other one, I want to have a look at how a soft suede card base will look. I think it'll ground all of those colours beautifully. That does exactly what I want it to do, because that is such a, yep, just grounds those colours. And I've used no embellishments and no ribbon. I'm totally happy to be here with you for more than an hour. I'm glad you girls like it. Thank you. It's just, you know, I'm aware that my children are schooling, and I'm aware that you guys have lives too, because you know these girls that get on and do like a 20-minute video, I'm just there going, how? I don't know how I do it with the Christmas Stampathon. Like, that's because I have most of it made, but I do really want to show you real life, real time crafting, because it does take longer than 10 or 20 minutes to make a card. Like, of course, you can do that if you've got a kit or something else, but just generally, it's hard to do. If you've just got some memories and more cards, you can go wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. But yeah. Ah, Bev, I'm so glad this is your social time and we can spend it with you. So, because I know where we're gluing, what we're gluing, I'm going directly to the card base. This is in the hopes that I don't get glue all over my hands. Hey, where's Jamie when we need her? Now, what did you say, Miss Amanda? Ah, thanks. Keep going. Well, if you need more crafty time, you can always go back and watch another video. So watch a video you may not have watched. I have like 300 or 400 videos on YouTube. So my husband was helping up my watch hours on YouTube, and I think they ran for like 3 days or something. Me just on complete repeat, because apparently he likes to hear my voice. God knows why. It's because he's blind. He loves my voice. See how that blue just really, the misty moonlight just brings together that whole card. And it, like another crafter friend, she likes putting borders with a pen around her scrapbooking pages, and she calls it raining in the cattle. Ah, these are your graphics. Yes, I know. I know she posted pics of Father's Day. Yes, I don't have time for that, Laurie. Editing. I top and tail my Christmas Stampathon videos, but that's about all I do. So, who wants to see my monthly challenge for the for the color challenge? I can show you a sneak peek because I haven't even written the blog. Oh, thank you. See, I don't think I have a nice voice. I'm, you know, you never like hearing yourself on recording. I've now conditioned myself. Yes, Maria, Corinne, okay. So I've grabbed out an old stamp set. It's old but current. So why are we not? Hang on. Thanks, Miss Cindy. I've loved having you girls here. It's been a bit of fun. And see, they're very similar, but they're different. And we've used two completely different colour challenges. So you ready? So the colours are Coastal Cabana, Flirty Flamingo, Pale Papaya, and Pear Pizzazz. So there you go. You like the real... Yes, Laurie, a realistic amount of time, ink refilling and all. That is exactly right. Thank you. I'm glad you girls like that card. I had a lot of fun making it. I used like three different no, two different color mediums on the one thing. Hello, Miss Christine Williams. Me and my postbox miss you. Christine dropped something in my postbox earlier. So I'll show you these ones up close just so you can see them. So we have used the circle from Textures and Frames on this one, and we've used the flower and the sentiment from Tasteful Touches. Okay, and for the masculine card, we used the paint swoosh, and we used the frame as well, and the frame, and we used the squares and the sentiment that we found fits perfectly in the frame from Textures and Frames. So you can earn Textures and Frames out of the sale-a-bration catalogue, so it is free with a $90 purchase. There is so much you can do, and I did show earlier in the video my Christmas baubles that I made with this, and Tasteful Touches is available in the annual catalogue, and both you can access via my online store. Oh, very nice, Corinne. The bottom card does feel very retro. You are absolutely... Oh, and the circles are upbeat. Oh, my pleasure, girls. Thank you. Hello, Miss Margine. Must be you then. What must be you? What did I miss? Did I miss a comment from you, Margine? I'm not sure what I missed, Margine. My pleasure. Thank you, girls. I'll be back on Thursday. I kind of... Do we keep playing with this stamp set? Tell me, do you want me to do more with this stamp set? Because I still have ideas. Thanks, Miss Candy. Agree with Laurie. Okay. So if you want me to use the Textures and Frames stamp set, yes, from Susan, yes, from Carol. Card Maker's Choice from Cindy. Oh, that's a cop-out, Cindy. Absolute cop-out. But yes, I love that we didn't use much. Stamp, ink and paper. Hashtag simple stamping. More with the stamp set will be fun. Yes, yes, yes. Right. Unanimous except for Cindy, who's sitting on the fence, and I hope it hurts. Okay, great. Well, we will stick with the Textures and Frames, and I will see you guys on Thursday, and we will see what we can do. Okay, no problems, Margine. I'm so sorry that your internet is not being kind. So have a great couple of days, and I will see you Thursday at 12 noon Australian Eastern Standard Time. Bye.